Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a little different. The background's different and everything is different. I am actually at my boyfriend's house in Texas and he's at work right now, so I am filming with a cell phone, not my actual camera equipment. I'm actually out here visiting and I kind of wanted to just film and sit down and do some makeup with you guys. We are trying out some new products that I picked up from Ulta. It's a bunch of really affordable stuff from Essence, and that has really replaced a lot of the stuff that I was using from Wet n Wild, because obviously Wet n Wild is not cruelty free any longer. So I am now using a lot of stuff from Essence, and I wanted to try out some new stuff with you on here, and also kind of get my first impression on it, as well as talk about my kind of life and my update of what's going on, and kind of give you guys a full rundown of what my life looks like right now, because it's kind of crazy. And if you guys want to see that, just keep on watching. Okay, first I'm gonna put my hair back because it is all over the place right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and just pull this back. So I'm waiting for my sister to get done. Ooh, what is going on with my hair? Waiting for my sister to get done with her meeting, because she is doing some stuff at work as well, and obviously I don't start my new job for a while. So what the deal is I'm actually moving to Texas. If you guys have not seen on my Instagram and my Facebook and things like that, that's what's going on with me right now. I am packing up, closing up shop in Arizona, and I am moving to Texas, and I'm really excited about it. My move's and I should be here on the 1st of September. That is gonna be a really hard day, because not only am I moving and doing all this stuff, but also it's the 1-year anniversary of my father's death, so it's gonna be a little bit of an uphill battle when I first get here. But I do have a job already lined up. I will be back at Beauty Brands, and I'm really excited because it's a family. You know, it's new people, it's a new manager, it's everything's new, but it's doing the same old thing, doing hair and kind of just getting my feet wet and building my clientele here until we can open another salon, or not a salon, but a salon suite, and do that. So I am closing up shop, my salon suite, and I'm done with my lease in September. So there's that. I've told all my clients, if my clients see this, most of them have been there and seen kind of what is going on with me, but I definitely am really excited because I'm starting a new chapter. I found the love of my life, and we've known each other since we were 12. So it's kind of insane, because not only have we known each other forever, but we hadn't seen each other in about 17 years and then reconnected. So Facebook is a very powerful thing. And this actually happens to be his office. He's in real estate, so I'm kind of bogarting his area because this is the only decent light that I can find in the house. And yeah, so I've kind of taken over. And he is totally okay with it. He knows how crazy I am. So I'm gonna start off with the Essence Prime Plus Studio Hydrating Primer Spray. I usually like a cream primer, but I'm gonna go ahead and try this today and see how it goes. And let's see if this has a smell. No, it's not bad. It's a little alcohol-y, but not too bad. This actually, I think, was $4.99, so decent price point. A lot of Essence products are between like $1.99 to about, you know, 10 or 15 bucks. There really is the most affordable brand, and they seem to have some decent stuff. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face with this. Ooh. Okay. So I'm gonna do, I think, a more glamorous look today. I have been playing with something that's not cruelty free, but I'm trying to use it up, and it is in my travel makeup thing right here. We're gonna be playing with cruelty free products and non-cruelty free products, just because that's what I packed in my travel bag so that I could use it up. But I am definitely trying to get rid of most of my stuff that's not cruelty free so that I can start new here and it be all cruelty free on my channel. God, that coffee's good. All right, I bought new Duo Glue. It's really needed because my Duo Glue is disgusting, and I'll show you when we get there. And then I bought some Demi Wispies from Ardell as well. So let's see what else we got here. Oh, I got a sponge. I do need to wet this down, so I'm gonna actually go do that for my concealer and stuff. So I'm gonna wet this Essence sponge. This one is the Makeup sponge and makeup and baking sponge, and I actually really like the consistency. It's a little bit more microfiber, it feels like. It kind of feels like the Wet n Wild one, but I'm hoping that once I wet this down that it'll still have that kind of consistency. Let me wet that down, I'll be right back. Okay, so I did wet this down. It did blow up just a little bit, but not, I thought it was gonna get bigger than that, but it didn't. So I'm gonna be putting down the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. This is something that Mike actually bought me when we were doing our Boyfriend Buys My Makeup series. I'm gonna go ahead and take this. This one is in, let's see here, vanilla. And I can't really zoom you guys in. I'm sorry. I wish I could. I wish I had my camera equipment, honestly, but you know, you kind of make do with what you got when you're on vacation. Okay, I'm going to take my sponge. I think I'm gonna take this part. So yeah, we reconnected on Facebook. He sent me a message on Facebook Messenger. We got to talking and realized that we were talking every day. I'm gonna actually go in with my BH Cosmetics foundation. It's Naturally Flawless, and this is in medium beige. It's 208, and I'm gonna just put that all over. So anyways, yeah, we connected and got along really well. We started talking every day and just realized that we had a lot in common and that we have gone through a lot of the same things when it came to relationships. He got out of a marriage. You kind of just connect with people and you can't help it. And it was very fast and very unexpected. We obviously did not expect to be moving in with each other, doing everything that we're doing so fast, because it's only been maybe 3 or 4 months. But this whole living in 2 states thing just wasn't working for us. So he just bought this house and I rent right now, and the fact that I was coming up on my lease end anyway, it just makes more sense that I can do hair anywhere. I did get my license in Texas, so that's great. Should be coming here very soon. I've got a job already set up, again, like we talked about earlier. And quite honestly, everything's kind of falling into place, and we're very much wanting to be together, and we've talked about marriage and everything like that. He's looking for that, I'm looking for that. You know, we're both on the same page. I do love him very, very much. And you kind of just have to you gotta follow your heart. You gotta do what you gotta do. So yeah, it's been very crazy, but very, very awesome at the same time. It's just, I just never thought I would be here last year, thinking about what last year was like. I just didn't think that I would end up here. I never thought in a million years that I would find the love of my life, thinking about what last year was like. So it's crazy. Now that my foundation is on, what I'm gonna do is finish the face. I'm gonna take a no-name kind of fluffy brush. I don't think that this has an, yeah, this one doesn't have a name on it. All it says is powder. I'm gonna take this with Laguna. It's a tiny little sample size like that. And I'm going to go in and kind of put that on. So yeah, it was very unexpected, but amazing all at the same time, because I was working on myself. You know, after a breakup, you really do try to, well, I know I try to work on myself and figure out what it is I want and what I'm willing to compromise on and things like that. I did date a little bit, but really not, I didn't immediately go out and start dating. I immediately went out and found a job, a second job, because I wanted to get out of the house and I just wanted to be around people and I didn't want to be alone. And then my roommate moved in last year around, I want to say May-ish. He's a hairdresser too, so we had a great year together and we healed because he was coming out of a relationship as well. He was getting divorced, and it just kind of all played into where we are now. And I think it's a new chapter in my life, or moved to Texas from Arizona, because I've been in Arizona, what, 5 years now? I feel like I've done everything I can do there. I have my business and I don't have any family there or anything like that, so there's really nothing that ties me there. So this was kind of a no-brainer for me when I'm in love with somebody who lives here that has ties here. So it kind of just worked out. And my sister lives here too, so it made it even better because I went to build a relationship with my sister. We did not grow up together. She's 16 years older than I am, so we are able to kind of bond more, which is fantastic. I am really looking forward to doing that as well. I'm using a NARS blush. This one is called Deep Throat, which is so inappropriate. I'm gonna be using that. I wanted to do a video like this just so I could chit chat, get ready with me, and talk about some new makeup, and also just talk about my life, because I don't feel like I talk about my life all that much on my channel. I mean, there have been certain things that I have talked about with you guys. I don't think you guys get the whole picture of, you know, where I'm at, because I don't do vlogging or anything like that. So my life really isn't an open book. I try to keep it as minimal as possible talking about my life, but I feel like this is a huge move, and you guys have been with me now for my dad, my breakup with my last relationship, all the stuff that happened in LA. If you guys have been with me for quite a while, you've kind of seen the escalation and coming back from a very long break from YouTube as well. So I figure it's probably appropriate to kind of talk about what's going on with me, so that all of a sudden you guys are not like, why is the background different? What's going on? It's because I'm moving, and I'm moving out of state, which I'm really excited about. I mean, Texas is like a whole nother animal. I'm actually using Albatross. Yeah, this is Albatross from NARS as my highlight. It's a whole nother world down here. People are very aggressive drivers, which I've noticed. The people themselves, when you get to know them, or if you go into a store, a convenience store or something like that, they're so kind and very, very nice, and just everybody's so welcoming. It's just it's totally different from what I'm used to. I think it's pretty awesome, and I was actually born here, funny enough, but I didn't live here long. I'd only lived here for a short period of time when I was younger. So it's kind of like coming back home for me, and I am very excited about that. All right, so we're gonna do some eyes now. I did buy an Essence eye blender brush, and this one was $1.99. So I was like, why not? Because it looks very similar to my favorite brush, which is my Smashbox number 10 brush, which is super dirty right now. Hoping that this one performs the same way, but of course it's not broken in, which you know how I feel about. If you've been here for a while, you know how I feel about new brushes. I like them when they're worn in and they've been washed like 400 or 500 times. That's what I really like, because they tend to work better for me. They're not as stiff. I'm going into this My Glamour Squad Wet n Wild palette, and again, this is not cruelty free. I have cruelty free and non-cruelty free because that's kind of what I just packed in here, so I'd use it. I'm gonna do this. This is gonna be real janky, guys. Thank you for, you know, bearing with me, because this Wet n Wild one does not have a mirror, but I'm gonna go in to this with my brand new brush, and we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna put that all over. I need to wax my eyebrows. Oh girl, somebody should have told me. Sometimes I feel like new brushes eat pigment. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but I definitely feel like that sometimes. Like it'll just hold on to pigment and then not transfer to the eye. And then once you wash them about, you know, 3 or 4 times, really good washes, they tend to work better. So Michael's in real estate. He is 36, he has no kids, and him and I met in, God, 6th grade, 7th grade, and we had been friends for a long time, and we kind of dated in 8th grade because we had a math class together, and he used to borrow my pens and borrow paper all the time, and I used to give him so much sass because he'd never come prepared. Later on, he told me it was because he was trying to flirt with me, and I was like, you're stupid. Why would you do that? Like, come prepared. But he didn't, and I always had paper and pens for him, and so he used to look off my book when we were in class, you know, back when books were actually a thing. Now they all are iPads and stuff, and computers, but that's neither here nor there. It was just very, very interesting the way that, you know, we've known each other forever. So I'm gonna go in now with the combination of these 2 colors right here, and I don't think they have names. Oh, 8 and 9. I'm gonna go ahead and take a Morphe E27, and it's just a clean round domed brush, and I'm gonna put this more on the outer corner. So yeah, we knew each other quite well, and then we dated in 8th grade when we had that class, that math class, and he broke up with me after like a week, and he ended up dating one of my friends at the time, and which, you know, whatever, it wasn't a huge deal. It was like a week and we were in 8th grade. It wasn't like it was forever. He ended up dating her for a while until she ended up moving away, I think in 9th grade? In 9th grade. And then he ended up dating this girl in high school who was one of my friends. We had a class together and we ended up being really good friends. So we ended up hanging out together and going to prom with my boyfriend at the time, and then him, Michael, and his girlfriend at the time. And, you know, we went to prom together and everything was great. And we were, you know, really good friends. We kind of just were friendly to each other, but it was never anything romantic after 8th grade. He ended up dating her for a little while, and I think they broke up after he got out of high school and went to Nevada for college. And then he dated around a little bit and then married, or ended up meeting the girl that he ended up marrying and was with for 10 years. That's how he ended up here. I know her family lived here, so she moved out here and he came with her. So he's been out here for quite a while now. I think it's been a little over 10 years, or it has been about 10 years. I mean, he's got his stuff together here, house-wise and things like that. So it just made more sense for me to move. I really enjoy it out here. I think it's a really good environment. It's very different from what I'm used to. And I like the people. I really like the people out here. And it's so green. It's so different from Arizona. Arizona's so not green. So it's definitely different. Okay, so now that I've got that on, I'm actually gonna go in with this little one shadow little pocket thing here from NARS. This is called Persia. Look how beautiful that color is. I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild flat shader. It's kind of big, and I'm gonna put this all over the lid. His family is just absolutely freaking amazing. Can I just tell you, you know, you don't just marry the person that you're in love with, you really do marry the family. And his family has been so welcoming and so amazing. I love his mom. I freaking love his mother so much. She is just so funny, and I couldn't have asked for anybody better, like honestly. Okay, so now that we have that down, what I'm gonna do is go in with the Morphe E27 and blend that out just a little bit. Anyways, so she's so funny, and I met his youngest sister, because he's got 2 younger sisters. I met the youngest one, and she's so funny. I love her. She's blonde as can be, and just, she manages a CrossFit gym, and she's just like a freaking beast when it comes to working out and things like that. Like, I'm so impressed by her, and I want to follow in her footsteps when it comes to working out and things like that. She's just a really sweet person. She's strict too, which I love. She has her shit together. She's awesome. I'm very lucky to be able to be a part of this amazing group of people. His stepdad is so funny and knows everything there is to know about wars and things like that, and planes, and he's just a wealth of knowledge, so I love talking to him. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna try to do this liquid liner. Please, Lord help me, because I hate liquid liners, but this one is the Essence eyeliner pen in waterproof, and I think this is just in black. And I'm gonna try to do a small flick. Ooh, I kind of like this pen, because I'm gonna be putting lashes on. We're doing demi wispies today. Not bad. That's as good as it's gonna get. Obviously, lashes and stuff make it look better, but I actually really like this pen. It's really good, surprisingly enough. And then I'm gonna go in with, this is the Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil in black and Tightline with this. Perfect. Whew, girl. Mama's on point today. Alrighty, so now that that is done, I'm gonna put some mascara on and curl these lashes. Mascara today is a Sephora mascara that is drying out to no end, but we are going to make do with what we've got. And then we've got some demi wispies and brand new glue, because my glue is disgusting. Okay, so this is what my glue looks like now. Look how gross and disgusting that is. It's so bad. So I bought a brand new one. I really do like the liquid pens from Essence. These two, so good. The long lasting eye pencil, it went on beautifully. I mean, there was no issue at all on either side, and it's not transferring as of right now because I want this bottom lash line to just be bare. And the liquid pen, like, that wing came out so much better than I thought it was going to. I thought it was gonna be like a huge freaking mess because that is my luck. If I didn't have shit luck, I'd have no luck at all, let me tell you. But it worked out really, really nice. So I'm very happy right now with that. So I've got my lash tweezers. These black ones are just boss. They're so good. I'm gonna pop on these lashes and I'll be right back. Okay, so lashes are on, looking good. Now I'm gonna end up doing the brows because these brows badly need to be done. I'm gonna take my BH Cosmetics Studio Pro HD brow pencil. It's a tiny little one. And I always like to go through it first with the back spoolie just to kind of get everybody in place. Brows are really, really annoying. I hate doing them, but it's like a necessity, you have to. So now that that is done, I'm gonna go ahead and use this new product I got for my brows from Essence. This is the Make Me Brow Gel Mascara in Blondie Brows 01, I'm sorry, Blondie Brows 01. It's got a small brush. It's kind of like the Gimme Brow. It's very similar. I like the tone. It's kind of taupey. It's not as dark as what I usually go a little bit more blonde these days. Yeah, I like that. And it's got fibers in it too, so it kind of makes them a little bit more full, which is nice. I'm gonna do the lips, and then we are all set for today. We have, ooh, I got some good stuff. But I think I'm gonna keep it kind of neutral today because the eyes have so much, and I don't think that this color is going to match. So what we're gonna do is go in the BH Cosmetics, what liner is this? What's the name of this one? This one is an Earth. I like this one because it's kind of nude, and this is just a waterproof lip liner. I don't know if I find it to actually be waterproof, but that's what they say. Then I'm gonna go in NYX Professional Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, definitely a turn on waterproof extreme liner. And what color is this in? This is in Nude Suede Shoes. I feel like they're very similar in tone. One is definitely a little bit more stiff than the other. And then I'm going in with the Butter Gloss from NYX, and this one is in Fortune Cookie. And again, this is something that Mike picked out for me when he was buying my makeup. So you can definitely go in and just do the gloss if you wanted to. I like a little bit of a liner just to kind of give my lips a little bit more definition. That is me personally, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So, with that being said, I love the way that the makeup turned out. I am loving that Persia color. I wish that NARS was cruelty-free still. Unfortunately, they're not. That is just kind of the name of the game. They wanted to sell overseas in China and whatever, so obviously their makeup is no longer cruelty-free, but I really love the way that this looks. I'm gonna definitely use this up and not repurchase it because obviously I don't want to just get rid of it. I'm loving the way that this is all looking. The gold from the Albatross is beautiful. I love everything I got from Essence. They are definitely gonna be my go-to as well as Catrice instead of Wet n Wild. And I'm just digging the makeup today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, kind of talking about my life, you know, what's going on with me now, because I know that there's a lot of changes going on. But I love you guys so much. I hope that I will see you very soon. There will be some pre-recorded videos up into my move and a little bit after my move until I kind of get situated with a new setup and stuff, and I will be using my normal camera equipment and things like that. I really miss you guys. I love you. Thank you so much for bearing with me through all this, and I will see you on the other side. Stay tuned. We've got a lot to come, and Mike and I will probably do a video here soon too, talking about our relationship and just all of that too. I mean, he loves to be on camera with me, and he loves that we have such a great community here and that we built such a beautiful little piece of the internet. So you might be seeing more from him as well when it comes to my channel and him being on my channel. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Mwah.